Okay, we're going to be using magazine pages to do our origami. So when you're choosing your picture, try and find one that's either kind of like a solid color or a design that you like. And try and tear it out as neatly as possible. And then you want to trim the edge in a straight line. And if you don't think you can do this by eye, you can use a ruler. Okay. So I'm just kind of eyeballing it. And you want to cut a straight line. And then whichever side that you chose, you will want it to be facing up, and you will take one corner and bring it up to the side because you want to have a square instead of a rectangle. Okay, I'll show you that again. The color that you want on the outside of your crane, have it facing up, and then you'll take the bottom corner, and if you keep your left hand holding the paper, use your other hand to bring it up, and then line it up, and then bring your finger, fold down the middle, and then go outward from the middle. That'll get you a good crease. And then you want to cut the extra part off down here. And then you want to open it up, and whichever way you had folded it diagonally the first time, you want to fold it the opposite way, still diagonally. So you should have an X on your paper. Now you want to turn it over, and now you're going to fold side to side like a hot dog. Again, going both directions. So the first way, open it up, turn it, and then fold it again. Alright, now this is a tricky part, and for me it's easiest to hold it on both sides, and you want to push it in to where you get like an X, like this. And then once you have that, you'll fold it down and you should have a square shape or a diamond shape. So I'll show you again. This was your last fold. If you hold it, push in to make the X, and then you put the flaps down together, you should have your square. And then recrease your creases. Alright, and now you want to look inside, and there's these little legs. You want those legs facing you. Okay, that's important. And then you want to take one layer, the edge, you want to bring it up to meet the middle edge. And you want to make a triangle. Okay, so all I did was bring up the first layer, met it in the middle, and made a crease. And you're going to do that same thing on all sides. I'm going to do it on the other side. Turn it over and do the same thing. And again, making sure that these little legs, the openings, are facing you as you're doing this. So what you have is either an ice cream cone or a kite, whichever one you prefer. Next, you want to take the ice cream part, or the triangle at the top, and you just want to fold it down to make a crease, like that. And it doesn't matter which way, and you can go both ways if you want. You just want to crease there. And now you want to set it down on the table, open up both flaps on one side, and then this is the hardest part. You want to take the bottom corner of just one layer, the very first layer, and you want to, while holding the whole thing down on the table, bring it up so it looks like a mouth, and then you should have these creases already at the top, but you want to reverse them. You want to make them go the other way. So they're going the wrong way right now. So I'm going to use the crease that's already there, and I'm going to reverse it, make it go the other way. So then now I can fold the bottom in and then fold the top down to flatten it completely. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So again, you'll open up the bottom half, the bottom flaps. You'll hold it down with one hand. The other, you want to take the very first top layer, just one layer, the bottom corner. You want to lift it up until you get the little mouth. And then again, these folds that are right here, you want to change them and make them go the other way. And then fold in the bottom and then press down the top to flatten it. Okay, so what you should have on both sides is kind of like this opening mouth on both sides, and both sides should be the same. And then now with the legs, you have these little legs still. You want them to be facing you again. You are going to hold one side with one hand. With the other hand, you're going to open the side up. Show you again. One hand you hold it, the other hand you'll open it up from the middle, and then you'll bring up the bottom to flatten it. And then again, you want to reverse this fold that's right here down the middle. So right now it's going this way, and I want it to go the other way. So I'm going to flatten it and then make the crease go the opposite way. And then this is going to be the tail and the head, and you can put it wherever you want, and where you get it where you want it, then you'll crease the bottom. So it should look like this. And then again, on the other side, you'll do the exact same thing. With your right hand, you'll hold. With the other hand, you will open it up from the middle so you can see the kite again. You'll bring up the bottom, flatten it, and then reverse this fold that's in the middle. Make it go the other way. And then again, if you want to line it up with the one you already have, you can. And then fold the bottom. Alright, now you need to decide where you want your head. So for me it's easiest to fold it down first and get a pre-crease. So that's where my head is going to be, right here. And then just like the bottom down here, you're going to open it up, flatten it, and then reverse this middle fold to go the other way. And then crease the top. Okay, so one more time. I folded it down to where I wanted the head, opened it back up, opened it from the middle, flattened it, reversed that fold, and then creased it. Now if you want your bird to flap, you don't want to fold the wings down. What you want to do is kind of curve them towards the head. So this is the wing, here's the head, and you just want to curve it towards the head. Do the same thing on the other side. Curve it towards the head. And then to make it flap, hold the bottom where the head is, and then hold the tail in the other hand, and then you want to just pull it out, and that makes your bird flap.